We begin this edition from the United States, where the choice debate is heating up after a leaked Supreme Court memo showed that the court is poised to overturn the landmark Roe v. Wade ruling, as many states gear up to restrict or even ban abortion rights. Pro-choice groups have now called a nationwide protest. Pro-choice activists now believe that abortion pills stand will become the next big battleground if Supreme Court reverses its Roe v. Wade ruling. Now, according to experts, more than half the abortions in America are now via pills instead of surgery. Experts believe that if the Supreme Court follows through on the leaked draft, access to the said pills will become more difficult. About half the states are expected to make all methods of abortion illegal. In Louisiana, a committee has proposed a bill allowing homicide charges to be brought against people who get abortions or perform them. Republicans in certain states have already moved to restrict abortion pills. Some of the states include Texas, South Dakota, Kentucky, Ohio, amongst others. Many now believe that the limitation would lead to women seeking the pills from illegitimate vendors, which might adversely affect their health, as conservative states are expected to restrict access to the pills if the Supreme Court reverses its decision on Roe v. Wade.
Republican lawmakers in states such as South Dakota, Texas, Kentucky, Arkansas, Ohio, Tennessee, and Oklahoma have moved to restrict access to abortion pills in recent months. A total of 19 states require a medical clinician to be physically present when abortion pills are given to a patient.
Abortion pills are seen as a method to circumvent ban against abortion, as the pills are sent via mail to patients' home rather than require patients to visit the clinic. Medical abortion first became legal in the United States in 2000 after the drug mifepristone was approved by the FDA. COVID pandemic fueled the trend. The Guttmacher Institute reported that 54% of abortions in 2020 were done through medication. But there is worry that the reversal could lead to a clampdown on this as well. Experts now say that the number of women requesting prescriptions for abortion pills or information about their use has increased by almost 300% since the draft opinion linked. Now, as women seeking abortions are increasingly nervous about potential loss of access to aid.
People understanding that this is going to affect them, especially if they live in these restricted states. So they're looking to access pills now. I had someone reach out who had had a tubal ligation who wanted to get pills just in case her tubal ligation failed. Like, people are very, very worried.
If states ban abortion following the Roe overturn, it could criminalize telemedicine consultations. Even if the doctors are located in states with legal abortions, patients then would have to travel to the states that have legalized abortion. But the existing law is unclear if the patients who take the pills will be violating state law after they returned home after the procedure. Legal experts suggest abortion opponents and states that outlaw abortion are likely to try to challenge or even curtail the ability of patients to cross state lines to get the pills. Groups and states that support abortion rights are mobilizing to block such efforts. California is looking to provide financial aid to patients traveling from other states, while Connecticut just passed a bill that would prevent abortion providers from being extradited to other states and allows its residents who are sued under another state's abortion provision to countersue. Until now, abortion in the United States is guided by the landmark Supreme Court case, Roe v. Wade. The 1973 case decided that access to abortion is a constitutional right. The 1992 ruling, Planned Parenthood v. Casey, further upheld it. It says that women can get an abortion until the fetus is viable. That's usually around 22 to 24 weeks. So what happens if the Roe v. Wade judgment is overturned? Then it will be on individual states to decide on the legality of abortion. And for more on this, our correspondent Susan Teherani has sent us this report from New York.
Providers of prescription pills that are used to terminate pregnancies at home say they're seeing a spike of interest in some U.S. women following the news that Roe versus Wade may be reversed. While the Supreme Court will not have a final decision possibly until the end of June, some states have already taken steps to limit abortion, and these pills were seen as a means to circumvent those bans. The pills, which are taken earlier on during the pregnancy, were widely used during the COVID lockdowns since doctors could prescribe them through televisits. Now, pro-choice activists fear that they may be next in line to be banned in states that do ban abortions. And they say because the laws are complicated on who can obtain these pills from out of states, many women will opt to seek unregulated pills overseas from illegitimate vendors, and this in turn will have adverse health effects. And even obtaining the pill from legitimate pharmacies overseas means circumventing U.S. laws. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.